So these crevices are much higher than I would like, but I have found some gold way up here. So let's go ahead and throw this stuff inside my pan and see what's in it. This material is not looking good, but like I said, you never know. It's a nice little pocket up here. Alright, let's see. Not expecting much, but that material is really light and fluffy, but there could be a decent gold in here. Where's these real light stuff, so gotta be careful, gotta get it all wet. Alright, I've seen a little bit of gold already, so that's a good sign. Let's see, this is way higher than that first crevice we worked. Oh my goodness! No way! No way! There's no way I just found that much gold in that crevice way up there, including a monster picker. Oh my goodness. Alright, good morning guys. Welcome back to another video. We are back in the California motherlode, and today's a solo trip. So for today's trip, I'm actually going to be going across the river with my pack raft that I hiked in. And the reason I'm doing that is because most time this river right here specifically usually is raging all throughout till about late fall, and so it's at the lowest it's been in a long time, and it dropped about 2 feet since last time I was here. And over there there's a beach, and I want to go beach my raft and then explore this little section of river, this little bend. I know there might not be a lot of gold there, but this bend right here was super rich, some of the richest crevices I've worked. So I wasn't able to really reach over there for a while, and now that it's lower, I have no problem leaving my raft. Before it was just too steep, so I'd like to work that whole area, kind of work all the way to that point, and then eventually I want to work to this bit of bedrock in the middle of the river I'd like to go check out. So we might paddle over there, have a look at it, and see how it looks. So today's gonna be mostly crevicing, looking for new spots, and eventually I do want to dig in the river and sluice. There's just not many places to sluice here, but if I could find a spot, I know there's a lot of good rich material on the opposite side of the river. So let's get into it. Let's get the raft blown up and get our gear across the river and start prospecting. All right, raft is set up. Now for the fun part, getting across and getting to prospect this potentially untouched area. I know this spot right here is pretty shallow and might be possible to cross at a certain point, but this is probably the lowest this river has been in a while, and it's gonna keep getting lower. So I know over here it was practically untouched because so deep you can't get all your gear across. So here I might have a different story, but we'll see. All right, we are off. Whoop, got some sand in the raft. Actually, it's way deeper than it looks here. It's actually probably 10 feet deep. From the shore, it looks about a foot deep. So definitely going to be really hard to get across with gear. Let's try to get over. Guess we'll come over here and start our journey here. Nice little spot right here. Beach up. Made it. All right, let's grab our rope, tie her off to something. Luckily we got lots of bushes here. Wow, look at this. Looks good over here. So let's grab our gear and start prospecting. Get our essentials out, mostly crevicing tools for now. There is deer tracks here, which is interesting. Let's get to it. Let's find some crevices and cracks to work. So my first, I know that there's deer tracks, but I thought that was a paw print for a second, which I know there's some bones around here. Ooh, look at this crevice. Definitely worth breaking open, checking out. Oh, here's a nice crevice. Look at this up here. Very slippery. Look at this crevice. You guys think there's something in here? Definitely looks good. Ooh. Almost looks worked as well. So I don't know. Let's clean this part out and then we'll work our way, work our way down. So I started by cleaning out the crack from top to bottom, and honestly I wasn't impressed, but it was decent flakes. They weren't anything really to record. There was like 1 or 2 per pan, and they were like what you normally find, but I know I could definitely get way better across the river. So one of the things I want to point out is just remember this little canyon. Both the left side and the right side, I got some of the most incredible pans at this river, and it really makes me want to go up and follow this canyon way up in the mountainside with a detector, but I don't have anything that would pick up gold. So eventually I'd love to save up for like a 2300 or a mine lab, a better mine lab, just so I can do some more adventures and start doing some detecting videos. But for now, we'll just stick to what I know. So yeah. Alright, we started up there and just kind of worked our way down. The material doesn't look amazing, but it could have great gold in it, so let's find out. Got a little bit of black sand, which is good. We'll see though. Doesn't look amazing. Let's have a look. What do you guys think? Oh yeah. Here we go. Some smaller flakes, decent sized flakes. No pickers, but definitely on the right track. So let's snuffle that up and try another spot. See if we see any good crevices. See one up there. That looks amazing. Definitely something worth looking at. So these crevices are much higher than I would like, but I have found some gold way up here. So let's go ahead and throw this stuff inside my pan and see what's in it. Material is not looking good, but like I said, you never know. Alright, let's see. Not expecting much, but that material is really light and fluffy, but there could be a decent gold in here. Ooh, very steep. Ooh. All right, let's see what we'll find way up there. It's real light stuff, so gotta be careful. Gotta get it all wet. Got some round river rock, so there is river rock up there. Alright, I've seen a little bit of gold already, so that's a good sign. Let's see, this is way higher than that first crevice we worked. Oh my goodness! No way! No way! There's no way I just found that much gold in that crevice way up there, including a monster picker. Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! We should be working more of that material way up there. Oh my goodness. Woohoo! Alright, so what we're gonna do is work our way up. So there are some crevices up here, way up here. So we're gonna work our way up because that was that little catch right there. It was loaded with gold. I can only imagine what up here. I mean, I would not expect a single speck of gold this high up. But it is just incredible. We might as well even try up here. Just, I can't believe it. So much gold way up here. Wow. All right, so I'm working this crevice that's above where we found all those nice pickers and that little, I'd consider a nugget. I know most people wouldn't, but as you can see, there is material in here, and it is river sands and river gravels, and it is just packed full. And every time I break some bedrock, there's more crevices and more. So I was trying to, it looks like there's a lot of material jammed under this part of the rock, and I can't break it open, but I'm trying my best to fill up the pan as much as I can just to see if there's still gold pickers up here. We're going to clean this chute up here as well, but for now it seems like there's a nice little catch here. I got this little catch cleaned out as much as I can. But yeah, so let's go ahead and keep working on this. Lots of material in here. A lot of it looks like the right stuff. I'm just surprised there was so much gold in that fluffy stuff. All right, let's pan this out. The exciting part. Now, there is a lot of organics in here as well, but we'll see. A lot of quartz fur up there, which is really good. Not seeing too much black sand. Alright, I'm almost seeing no black sand, so I'm not expecting much. Huh? Yeah, we got gold. It's just not amazing as that first pan. Huh. Interesting. Alright, we just picked up a straggler. Woo! We got Justin over here. Modern day prospector. He decided to join us. Saw him across the river, so I gave him a shuttle. Yeah, taxi across. Yeah, shuttled him across. Look at this. Ooh, I bet this is gonna be loaded. Look at this bed. Oh, this might be a creek, man. Just look at all that poison oak though. But some of these creeks, man, they're just concentrated with gold. Looks like someone has been here at one point, but there's still gotta be gold here, which I wouldn't be surprised if we get some nice pans over here. So this is originally where we were trying to get to the other day, and we weren't able to. So Justin and I were working the flood material, and then I realized I saw somebody else hiking, and it was Corey. So I went over and picked him up, and we ended up all working the flood material for a little bit until we decided to check out more of the crevice where I got really good pan earlier this morning. Oh my goodness, guys. That's an incredible pan. That's a lot of gold for just flood material. You know what? Yeah, and a nice picker. And lead. So look at that. That is incredible. Nice picker, about 50 colors in there. Nice piece of lead. And that wasn't even down really deep. I'm just impressed. We might be doing a lot more pans here. We haven't even done a crevice yet right here, so it's just loaded. All right, guys, I just left a bunch of gold and I did a test pan, and boy, is it loaded. So about to do another pan. Oh, dude, I did that earlier. You know you're way too low. Look where I'm working. Dude, those pans are up here. Look. Dude, that pan, dude, look. That pan was from up here. Yeah, if you want to brush all that clean, Corey's about to brush. Yeah, right here. You see that catch? That's where that nugget was. There, all that right there is just loaded, dude. There's probably another one in there. I found this material above it that kind of works its way down. So I'm about to do another pan. Oh yeah, dude. All right, guys, let's have a look here. Let's see.
It had a couple thousand views on YouTube, so I put it on Facebook.
I think you got a better pan than me. About the same.
Right there.
Yeah. Thought it'd be much better. But there's other crevices I'm gonna go check out. And there is crevice up here too, man. And there's one up here, man. Oh, should I clean this one up here too? They look good. There's a really nice little catch over there. Alright guys, we're gonna risk it. The drop is crazy, so I'm gonna be real careful not to slip, because that does not look fun. Oh, right into the poison oak. Here, let's set our pan down and first walk over there. I'm just saying there's a crevice over here that's untouched for a reason. Whew. Look at that drop. Whew. Uh-huh. I'm on the other side. Oh yeah, untouched crevice over here, dude. We got another nice crevice that's untouched. Got to be careful because we're right next to a cliff. But this is where all the best gold is. No one dares to come over here. One slip and you're not having a good day, you know. But look at this crevice that's untouched. It's packed jam full. I'm gonna move a lot of this material, work my way up, and then also maybe work my way down. But I have to be careful going too far, you know. Obviously this is all gonna have gold, but going after that crevice gold, man. All right, guys, we got our cliff material. Let's have a look and see if we get anything. Not expecting anything, but it'd be nice to see some gold. Way up there. The material looks alright. We'll see once we get down if there's any black sand, so I'm good. Oh, we got some decent looking black sands. Oh yeah! Woohoo! I just saw a nice piece, I think. I'm not gonna get too excited. I thought that was a good piece. I'm pretty sure I just saw a really good piece. Alright, let's have a look. Oh! No way! Oh my We got pickers and pickers, man! Woohoo! Hold on, let me cross.
This looks really good out here.
Oh dude, look at this. I am. Look at this.
That's the right stuff.
Oh yeah. What is all that chunky gold, man? We're gonna hit 2 grams. 2 grams.
Wow.
Dude, that's I just
some nice stuff.
that was just a test pan. You want to get some material over there? See some pickers in your pan?
See some pickers in your pan?
Hey man, I'm just saying I picked the right spots. Oh my goodness, guys, we are way up here.
No sure.
You would never guess there's gold this high up. How is there pickers way up here in chunky gold? That is outrageous. All right, Justin did a pan right. Oh my goodness, dude.
There's some.
Look at those.
Yeah, there's some big ones.
Look at those chunkers, dude. Good job, good job. So I'm talking about way up there. There's just pickers just sitting way up there. That's just amazing. Yeah, in those huge storms, man. Oh my goodness, dude. Dude. I just saw 2 pickers. Dude, I already see the gold. Might have to just pan back now. Because there is gold off. There's ironstone way up there. I mean, if there's gold, there's gotta be ironstone. Ready, guys? Do a quick pan back. What is that, dude? Oh my... Dude! Dude! Oh my... Oh! Dude!
I wish I was filming that.
Dude! What?
Oh shit.
I'm freaking shaking right now, dude.
Give me the.
Oh my...
That's amazing, dude.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be cussing, but...
Shake that back a little bit. Wow.
Dude! That's like a gram right there.
Oh my god.
Dude,
That's awesome.
how many pickers is that? Let's go. So that was from right here, working my way down. I could only imagine what drops first. That can't be the richest spot. I mean, that was one of probably the best pans I've had at this river. For a crevice, actually probably the best pan I've ever had. I think we're at a gram, but I can't be too sure because every time I think we're at a gram, I get home, it's not a gram. So we have to be today. If not, we're going to clean the rest of this out, man. Woo-wee. All right, I want to show you guys what we're working with in this crevice. It's really red material, and when you hit a really good pocket, there's like rusty gravels, which I'm sure that's where that packed gold is. You see how red it is? Look at that. Bet if we had a detector, it'd be lighting up. You guys snorkeling? Yeah, snorkeling. I'm getting real close to that edge, man. All right, guys, let's go pan this out. If you hear me hooting and hollering, you know we got another good pan.
I usually wait for the whistle.
Yeah. All right, let's get this panned out. Here's another pan, right? Same exact spot. So I'm expecting at least 2 or 3 pickers because the last one had about 5 pickers and pokers. Maybe a nugget? Where you going, camera? Camera's getting in the way. I'm already seeing some gold. All right, let's do a pan back. Oh, dude, what the heck? There's all kinds of metal in there. Woohoo! Another nice pan. Oh yeah. All right, guys, so we are going to, before we end the video, I am going to collect a bunch of that dirt and material, and we're going to classify into the bucket because we are going to fill some pay dirt bags and throw them on the website. I'm going to throw a link right here down below if you guys want to grab them. They're probably going to be sold out because every time we throw something like this, limited amount of pay dirts, they are sold out. So because we are getting such great pans, I'd love to throw a bunch of this material into some unsearched pay dirt bags. It's either going to be unsearched or it's going to be crevice pay dirt bags. So this monster crevice is just loaded with gold, and there's a chance of big pickers and nuggets in here. So I'd love to provide you guys with some cool pay dirt bags. I know I've been asked a couple of times, and since we found a really rich spot, we're going to fill it up and bring it for you guys so you guys can find some of your own really chunky gold. So yeah, let's do it. All right, I think we got probably 2-3 grams out of this crevice. That's just amazing for this high up. We're gonna go test pan this, and then we're gonna do a test pan out of that bucket to show you guys how much gold you could potentially get in a test pan and in a pay dirt. So we'll do that, and then probably start packing up and heading out of here. So start bringing stuff away. All right, so this is the material from the front of the crevice. So we were getting those amazing pans at the back, the crevice right before it dropped off the cliff. I just want to see what's dropping off on the front, see if there's anything. Any gold. Oh yeah, definitely have gold. Doesn't look huge, but see, this is what's at the front of that crevice. Oh yeah, definitely some gold, man. Heck yeah. Nice chunky pieces. Still a great pan. So yeah, there's gold all throughout that crevice. And then, all right guys, we're about to head out. We got all packed up. The raft definitely paid off today. It was an amazing day. That's where we were working, right here on this shelf, right there. I can't wait to go home and weigh this up. We're gonna see how much gold we got. My guess is at least 1.5 grams, I think. I'm over guessing, but I'm hoping at least 1.5 grams. So we'll see when we get home, and you guys are going to see right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A huge shout out if we have any new channel members, and make sure you guys consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Friday. All right guys, I totally forgot we were supposed to be doing a members giveaway. It's going to be a 1/2 gram pay dirt bag for Patreon and members. So if you join either one, every month you get to enter into this giveaway. So let's go ahead and do this before we forget. Ready? Here we go. All right, congrats to the winner. Thank you so much to all my Patreon members. Also to whoever won, send me an email right here. I'll go ahead and ship out your pay dirt, and really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much to all my Patreon members. I really appreciate you guys. All right guys, we are back at the house. Look how amazing this chunky gold is. I just can't believe we found this all the way up that crevice that was way above the water line. So my guess is there's probably, I don't know, 2.5-3 grams of gold up there. We ended up collecting a bunch for pay dirt, so I didn't get to clean out the whole thing. I will be putting those up available on the website if you guys are interested, if they're still in stock. But I will leave a link, and let's go ahead and weigh this up. Let's see this nice little nugget, which we'll probably be putting in one of the pay dirts. 0.119, 0.12 almost. That is amazing. Let's see how much we got for the day. I did let Justin clean out the crevice as well with me, so he ended up getting quite a bit of gold as well. So this is just my half of most of that crevice. 0.18. Wow, that's amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Also, a huge shout out to my channel members and Patreon members listed up on the screen. If you guys would like to help support the channel, consider checking out my website mishaboylan.com. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
He's chasing dreams of gold worldwide. Misha pairs his dreams with pride, shining nuggets in the daylight. With every scoop, this tale's untold. A YouTuber digging up the gold.